I wonder if this is gonna take off the same way that banana bread did at the start of lockdown, where everyone was like banana bread crazy on Instagram. Today I'm doing the unthinkable. I'm making a pizza for the first time out of Greek yogurt and self-raising flour, and then all my toppings. I can't quite believe that this is real or that it exists, but apparently it works. So let's just give it a go. If this is the first time you visited my channel, thanks for stopping by. We do a little bit of everything here. There's also some more cooking videos. I'll link up a playlist. Cooking Greek food, cooking, actually probably just that, maybe some other things. And I'm also doing a lot of cooking on Instagram. So yeah, go check out my IGTVs if you fancy. Right, sorry, the oven's on here and it's really hot. It's like blowing hot fumes towards my legs. And the flat is currently 30 degrees C. Right, first things first is I've got my Greek yogurt already here in the bowl. I used 245 grams of Greek yogurt, but when I was weighing it, it just tipped over into 250, so that's fine. And now I'm gonna add 220 grams of self-raising flour. It calls it self-rising flour here on the website I'm using, which is called Tasty. So set my scales to 0. So 220 grams, plus more for dusting, okay. This is quite a lot already. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. 220. Cheers, this is gonna be the biggest pizza I've ever eaten in my day. Nah, serious. This can't be real. 220. Okay, plus more for dusting. This is what I've done here for dusting. In a large bowl, mix the self-raising flour and the Greek yogurt until it comes together to form a ball. Are you meant to do that with your hands, or can you use, yeah, I think you can use a little thingy. One of these. Let's do it then. Oh, nice. Okay. Smells very healthy. I'm surprised they don't want me to add like any salt or anything. I've got to form a dough ball out of this. At the moment, it doesn't feel like there's enough liquid in here. I'm gonna go for the hands. I'm going in. I washed them, don't worry. I washed them just before the video. I think the sad thing for me about cooking is that it was just something I did with like family growing up. So like cooking alone is just like, where's the fun? Like, I haven't got my grandma there to like wind her up and like sabotage the kitchen. Okay, it's starting to get a bit better. I've got myself a ball. There's still just a few little bits at the bottom. No doubt I'll be like molding this wrong. There'll be ways you're meant to do it, but I'm not doing it. Then it says, transfer the dough ball to a lightly floured work surface and use your hands to begin flattening and shaping the rough. Oh, is that what they call it? Flattening and shaping the rough. Oh, I think that's a typo. I think it's meant to say dough, but it says rough. I'm like, oh, is that the technical word for dough, rough? Shaping the dough into about a 12-inch / 30 centimeter round pizza. Okay. If at any point the dough begins to stick, sprinkle on a bit more flour. We're gonna need quite a bit of flour, but I don't want to put my fingers in the flour with them being all yogurty. It's hard to remember that was yogurt. Isn't that crazy? I wonder who came up with this then, because it's all over the internet and you wouldn't be watching it if you didn't want to believe that it was real. I feel like I've read somewhere that you should leave this like bowl completely clean. Let's just try and do that. Okay, that's about as clean as it gon' get. Right, a bit more flour. There we go. Lovely, stunning, yeah.
You're perfect, you're beautiful, you look like Linda Evangelista.
Flattening it. Oh, I've also got a rolling pin, if we're meant to be doing that. I feel like, you know, when you're looking through a window of a pizza place and they're like, yeah. The only thing that this recipe says I need that I don't have is a lightly floured baking sheet. So obviously I don't bake anything, so why would I have a baking sheet? I'm just gonna have to put it on like a baking tray and then put, I don't know, like, I don't really want to put oil on it, but I'm gonna have to put something on it to stop it from sticking. Flour's not gonna do it, is it? That's just gonna burn. I don't know. It's gonna have to be oil, I think. So there's gonna be a bit of oil. See, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, me and my boyfriend, we're gonna want more than that. This is quite a lot already. Cheers, this is gonna be the biggest pizza I've ever eaten. But it says that this is 8 servings. Oh no, it's sticking. Oh, it's breaking. Okay, get some more flour. sugar. This is shocking. I'm gonna have to make another one of these. Oh, right. Should we just start again? Put it into the circle again. Do you know what we should do? We should get the baking tray out so we can see how big it is. This is the baking tray we're dealing with, so it can't be any bigger than that, really. You have to be decisive as a cooker. As a cook, and I'm not decisive. It's gonna be shocking, isn't it? It's gonna be shocking. Come on, Leah. Optimism, optimism. All right, we have shape. Oh, just remember, a pizza doesn't have to be a circle. It can be any shape I want it to be. Oh my gosh, revolutionary. I can just make it into a square. Wow, sometimes I'm such a smart bitch. Jeez, you don't have to follow the rules. I believe that is called thinking outside the box. Legit, like that would get me like an A at school if I was like, hang on a minute, I don't have the capacity to make a circle, so I'm gonna make it whatever shape I want it to be. Genius. Again, because I don't have the grease-proof paper, I think I am gonna have to, I wonder if I can type into Google something. I don't really want to type on my laptop. Okay, Siri. Hi, Siri. Hey, Siri. What do I use if I haven't got a baking sheet?
Okay, I found this on the web. What do I use if I haven't got a baking sheet?
Okay. Tell me, don't just show me pictures, just tell me in words. Oh my gosh, why does every blog want to tell me about their kids and family? Just tell me. I'm just going to use foil because that's all I know. I'm just going to do foil. This is not a helpful article. Right. The only thing that's kind of sad about this is that the ends are really big. I don't know if that's going to work. I've probably just done a pizza sin and I've like folded it on top of each other. I'm going to need a backup dinner in case this just fails. Right, gonna have to be foil. Tiny bit of oil. I feel like I'm gonna have to, aren't I? Okay, come on, baby. Oh, don't stick now. Serious? Oh. Oh my gosh. Cannot make pizza. Maybe a bit more rolling on here. To be honest, no one's really going to see it like it's on here, are they? Spread the sauce across the dough. Sprinkle on the cheese and top with pepperoni or with whatever you're using. Joel told me I can use passata, so I'm going to do that. Tomato puree, because that's more like thickening. And then a bit of passata. Totally improving this, by the way. Okay. Yeah, that smells fine for tomato sauce. Okay. Could be a bit thicker looking, but whatever. I feel like I just gave the pizza a little bit of a death wound. Is this very tomatoey or not tomatoey enough? Oh my gosh, my oven's been on 200 preheated for so long. Sometimes I wonder, why do they tell you to preheat an oven when it takes you it takes me so long to do anything. Cheese. I think I'm going to just pick it apart and throw it on rather than like cutting it up all nicey. I went for the reduced fat, don't ask me why, kind of regret it. Wow, one animal. Look at this. Okay. Hopefully that will like melt and splodge everywhere. How much cheese do they use? 100 gram? Oh, okay. This should be enough cheese then, because I've used 125 grams. Oh, my bra's been out the whole time. The straps are ruined on this. They snapped at the back on one side, so that's why I'm wearing it strapless. Ham. For I'm using Parma ham. Prosciutto. I don't know how you say it.
Prosciutto.
I'm using this ham because I'm fancy. Rich energy. Just pick off a bit of the fat there. Just do that. I hope this ham doesn't like burn in the oven. This isn't going to be enough pizza. I need to make 2 of these. Would that be enough for you and one other person? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just being mega greedy. Actually, it kind of is, isn't it? That's why I wish sometimes like YouTube, like you could hear voices back. Because when you've just got your own voice, it's just terrible. 5. Oh, good. Okay. I've used like half a packet of prosciutto. Don't really know if there's room for any more, to be honest. That's bin. I'm the worst tidier upper. That is my partner's job. What next? Mushrooms. I might do cheddar as well on top of this. I don't really like washing mushrooms because I feel like they go really soggy, but I do like wiping the dirt off them. Don't know if anyone else feels the same or if mushrooms trigger you. Sorry. I should have made them thinner than this. Should have made them thinner. This better taste good. If it is, I'm just gonna make it like a staple in our maybe like occasional menu, not weekly, because then we'll just get bored of it, like we do everything. It's funny how little ingredients you really need to cover a pizza. Like, I've kind of covered that with like 3 mushrooms. That is completely covered. Like, there's nowhere that there isn't mushrooms, which is what makes me think I should go in again with the cheese on top and just be an absolute savage. Would you do that if you were me? Go in big. See, this is where we want answers. Yeah, I'm gonna grate a bit of cheese over this. I literally use the same 5 ingredients every day. I love how this went from being a healthy pizza made out of like Greek yogurt, 0% fat, you know what I mean? A bit of flour. Now here comes the cheddar. Here comes the cheddar. I don't know why, but a Christmas song just came to my head. Silent night, holy night. Ooh, an email, friends. Artichokes, I mean, these are a bit hit and miss, aren't they? I don't even know if these are gonna be nice ones. Right, I'm just gonna do a bit of market research. See, to me that tastes fine, and I think Atch is gonna like it. Oh, the brine! Right, I know this is gonna upset a lot of people. They're gonna be like, you just took a 9 out of 10 pizza and made it into like a 3. And that's okay. You're allowed to think that. You are allowed to have that opinion. Right, it is a bit watery. Hopefully that's not gonna ruin it. Cool, 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 cool. I feel like we need some green. I've got spinach, but that's just too much, isn't it? That's the pizza. Kitchen is a mess. I'm gonna stick that in the oven. Sprinkle on the cheese and top with pepperoni. Yeah, right. No, I've got chorizo, but I don't think he's gonna like that. Not on a pizza. I'd love it. Okay guys, that's the mess. The pizza went in the oven, the camera battery died. It's in there. This is what we're dealing with, and I will come back to you in about 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Yeah. Moment of truth. Oh my gosh, please say I don't drop it now. I've never been very good at getting things out of an oven. Thoughts? Initial thoughts?
Just have a look at this.
So there's not a lot of cheese on this.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It looks better than what I thought it was going to be.
That's because I followed the recipe on Tasty.
Just knowing you and cooking.
What?
Just knowing you.
Bantering?
Just knowing you and cooking, you know, I wasn't expecting a lot.
Wow. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have parchment paper, so I put it on foil. So this will be the biggest thing. It'll be will it come away smoothly from the foil. Let's just pretend everywhere comes away smoothly as it does on that side. It's not as easy on this side.
No, that was sticking. Do you want me to do it? Do you want me to have a go?
Should we let it cool a bit?
Yeah, let it cool.
Alright. Wow.
Sticking on for dear life. Whilst it's hot.
I'm gonna take a pic. Oh, I wish I'd done it before and after. And when people on Instagram do tap to cook, and then you
Nah, you've killed the fans with that recently.
kill. You're joking, it's good. I love all that. Do you know how much good response I got for tap to tidy on the drawer?
Did you get really good response?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Tap to tidy. Everyone was like, wow, I feel like I've just tidied that. And I was like, I'm gonna do more. I'm having a little salad with it.
What are you doing? Cutting the tomatoes?
Yeah.
I mean, cucumber.
Right.
She thinks they've had it.
I think they've had it because they've gone squidgy. There's either too much in our fridge or I've bought them very close to their expiry.
I think they're fine.
Because I'm cutting off the soft
They're like little
bits.
babby ones, aren't they?
Babby, that is such a Corf accent.
They're such little baby
Babby.
ones. They're just little babby ones.
Such babby, that is so Midlands.
And what about these two bad boys? The little Tommies there.
Nothing crazy. Just some cucumber and some tomato on the side.
Leah's a tomato snob, and I bought these tomatoes from Lidl, and they were the like family pack ones where you get loads and they're like cheap. I'm not a tomato connoisseur, but like they weren't like the vine ones, you know, like the really like aromatic vine ones. And don't get me wrong, I love an aromatic tomato, but she saw them and she goes, we don't get these ones, why did you get these ones?
I was like, that's why I need to do supermarket
Yeah, she
shopping,
was like,
not
that is
you.
it, you know, you failed, like,
No,
you failed
I
me,
didn't say you failed me.
you're never going shopping again. And I was just
Well,
like,
I said,
have you tried them yet? And you said no, and now she loves them.
I said you've got yourself out of shopping now because we don't buy those tomatoes. And
that was my plan. That was my plan all along.
Got a few other things wrong. And I was just like...
There's two things I do. One is do the washing up really badly so that she like thinks that she has to do it, and then I get out of that.
It's just...
And then, although I am actually just a bad washer-upper.
You are terrible. You leave dirt on stuff.
It's because I rush everything.
You leave food on everything, and then when he dries up, he leaves water on things and puts it away. And I'm dying. You happy with that many cucumbers?
Absolutely.
Anyway, about the tomato comment, they actually taste fine.
Do they?
Yeah, like,
phew.
You know, I take it back. Like, they're great. They're really good. They're just as good as the vine ones. They've basically taken them off a vine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I guess all tomatoes are from a vine, obviously, but some of them aren't like.
Can I just say something?
Tomatoes, yeah.
I don't know why, but it really, really pleases me when the teapot is really shiny.
Really? Why does it please you? You just like it?
I don't know. Like when it comes out of the dishwasher and it's really shiny, I just really, really like it.
Ready?
Yeah, alright.
Shall I just cut it with scissors?
Tiny bit, yeah.
This is actually criminal what I'm doing right now.
That is so criminal.
That is so criminal.
So criminal.
You can't tell that's made out of Greek yogurt. You cannot tell. Oh my gosh!
Oh.
You got all the cheese and all the toppings.
Is that the first pizza you've ever made?
First pizza I've ever done.
It's not bad.
Guys, one day I'll get a compliment out of this guy. Okay, thank you so much for watching the video. Oh, I look really tanned. I'm not. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're not already following my Instagram, go and check out that. You can also check out Ice Cream Presidente. If you'd like to follow him, he does ice cream reviews on Insta when he can be bothered. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. You tap me your pizza?
Yeah. I would come here again.
Would you? Back to Leah's Diner?
Yeah.
Good. What am I going to do with all those artichokes now? I'll put them in a Tupperware and they're in the fridge.
I'll put them in salad.
Salads.
Find a natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.